Hey everyone, welcome to Viewpoint. If there is enough time, we're probably gonna build the PC using the new parts that we got from our last episode. But before that, I feel that I'm not doing justice to the new parts. So today, with enough time, we are going to unbox and have a look at 3 of the items that we bought, which is the first one, the motherboard. So this is GB Aorus B450 Pro Wi-Fi. A B450 second generation AMD AM4 socket motherboard that we bought, along with the Ryzen 5 3500, a 6-core 6-thread CPU, and also a new power supply unit from Seasonic. They have been in the business for like, I don't know, 30 or 50 years, pretty long. So you can definitely trust them, with power supply units. Okay, so let me see, should we go first with motherboard or the CPU? Let's go with the motherboard. Okay, there's a few things we should, have a look at it. Okay, I have not opened this yet, so this will be our first look together. Right, I think there's a lot of unboxing videos out there for B450, but this will be my first, and probably your first if you haven't watched it before. Alright, so let's open up. Alright, so we have an invoice, that's good. You do need an invoice, guys. If you are building your very first PC, please keep your invoices for warranty purposes. Okay, and yeah. So this is the motherboard. People are unboxing like B550s, I'm unboxing B450s. Yeah, actually, by the time I'm uploading this video, B550s are already out for you guys to buy. But there's still B450 in the market, so both are reliable, to be honest. Okay, there's still some things here. Okay, so this is the motherboard. I'm just gonna put it aside. What's inside this box? Okay. We have 2 items. My god, oh, okay. Have to take out both at the same time. So this is the Wi-Fi antenna, I think. Okay, to be honest, this design looks a bit old-fashioned. This motherboard has been like what, for about 3 to 4 years old already. Still okay. Let me see what we have. Oh, some motherboard screws, I think. I'm not sure what these are. To be honest, this is gonna be probably the 3rd motherboard I'm handling for the past 3 years, including the new PC that I built this year recently. But I've never used these screws before. If you guys know what these screws are, please comment down below. Please do help, guys, because really I have no idea what these screws are. Is it standoffs? I've heard about motherboard standoffs, but I don't even know how it looks like. Because what they usually say that when you buy a PC case, standoffs are usually already been installed, so you don't have to do anything about it. Just have to install your motherboard right away. So I'm not too sure what are these. I think these are standoffs. So we do get SATA cables, and normally SATA cables, they will give you a straight one and a right hand one. So they will always give you 2 SATA cables. Not always, most of the time they will give you 2. And this is meant to be connected to your storage unit, either your hard disk drive or your solid state drive. And you have your, oh look at that! It's like a small little plug, because there's also a 3 tape behind. Yeah, it's actually solid. Yeah, you can paste this on your, on your PC. It's actually pretty damn nice, to be honest. And you give this for the motherboard. Sorry, for your PC case. And this one is, what's this? Drivers for a motherboard. Normally you don't need to use this because normally you have to download from the website. Normally people will not use this drive at all, because this is not the most updated one. The updated one is in Gigabyte's website actually. And this is just the manual and the breakdown of the different components, connectors, everything. Okay. Let's have a look at the motherboard itself. I really like the box. Good quality cardboard. Okay. The main item. It's really nice. Okay, let's have a open it. Okay, remember, if you are holding to your motherboard, please don't hold the PCB as much as possible. Try to hold a metal part of it. No, okay, when I say metal part, I'm not talking about those things. I'm actually not too sure what those things are, but don't hold it, because you don't want to get your oily fingers on it. Try to hold something else that is not the PCB or any other electronic component of your motherboard. Actually, I guess it's not difficult about it. but I do not want to tear open. Oh man. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, got it. Got it. I'm really being very gentle with this. Is there anything behind? Oh, there's nothing behind. I'm just gonna put it softly on the table. Let's say this is the 24-pin port for the motherboard to be powered on. Yeah. Over here, oh man, I have to be so gentle with this. This is the 8-pin port for the powering of your CPU. So it has 8 pins here. So this is the DIMM slot for your RAMs. I think it's called DIMM slot, right? I think so. So this is where you put all your RAMs here. Okay, hey, wait, hold on. The material is okay. Sorry, I'm actually comparing to the Aorus X570, the 3rd gen high-end keyboard. High-end motherboard. And compared to the B450, the 2nd gen one, they don't have armor like this. PCIe slot here, the main slot, has a steel armor. It's to prevent, sagging of the graphics card or any type of PCIe component that you guys have. It could be a Wi-Fi adapter. So they only have one steel armor here. Even the 2nd slot here doesn't have. And even the 3rd slot also doesn't have any. Okay, so let me see. USB. Alright, so they have one USB 3.0 connector here. I think this is probably to connect to the front panel or to connect to your case. Yeah, if your case has a USB 3.0 cable, they can connect to your motherboard here. And they also have two USB 2.0. This should be USB 2.0 because they don't say 3.0 or they don't say 3.1. So this should be USB 2.0. So there's two of them. Also to connect to your PC case, if your PC case have it. Okay, so SATA connectors, there are 6. 2 over here, 4 right over here at the side. Okay, so all of your front panel connectors is here. As you can see, it's under F panel, except for front panel. Okay, if you guys want to know, the back of the board is, they do not have any armor. Usually, if you guys see those higher end motherboards like X570s for AMD specifically, like X570s, maybe perhaps some X470s motherboards, you can see that they would have a steel plate armor behind to protect all these metallic components, but this one doesn't have any, so I have to be very gentle. Try not to touch any of these components on here. Okay, so it's here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 USB 3.0, 1 USB 3.1, and 1 USB 3.1 but Type-C. So if you have a Samsung phone that has a Type-C to Type-C cable, you can actually connect it via Type-C here. I should try it once. Maybe later I'll try it. See what happens. Is it faster connection compared to normal USB to Type-C? Okay, so other than that, you have your Wi-Fi. If you guys notice, the antenna is going to be attached outside of your case, and it will connect to these connectors here. And also, if you guys notice, they have an integrated I/O shield. Having an integrated I/O shield, first, in terms of aesthetic, it looks very nice. And second, you don't have to get worried about installing the I/O shield to the PC case. Yeah. Because the first time when I did that with the old B450 motherboard, some of the metallic parts went into the USB sockets, which is a no-no. It shouldn't be happening. So it's quite difficult actually. So having an integrated I/O shield helps a lot with installing the motherboard. So that's great. This is the AM4 socket. I don't think I need to take off any of these retention points because I'm installing an AMD. I'm using the AMD air cooler. So we'll see about it. I don't think you have to, but we have to see it. Because it's been quite a while since I'm handling AMD motherboards. The last time was like, what, 6 months ago? I think that's all we have. So next, the CPU. Okay guys, I'm gonna break the seal. Okay, breaking the seal. Yeah, that was not. Okay, hold on, I'll try again. Alright, that's it. Okay. So, okay, so the CPU is down here actually. It's at the corner, so let's push it up. Yeah, so that's the 3500, made in China. And you can see the golden pins. If you want to touch any CPU, please touch on the metal component here. Never touch the gold pins. Okay, so apart from that, we have, I think this must be the air cooler that they provide with the CPU. Let me just compare to you guys. This is the box that I got with the 2400G, the 4-core 8-thread processor. and it's bigger than the box that we have with the new 3500, the 3rd gen. You can see the difference in thickness, and that means this has actually a bigger air cooler. Really? Really, this one has a bigger air cooler than 3500? Let's see. It looks the same. Hold on. Wait. So this is the air cooler that comes with it. It looks the same. I think this is the same fan as the one that I have inside the computer here. But wait, why is it packaged smaller though? I'm really looking forward to see what's the difference between these two fans. Like, seriously. Okay. Oh yeah, they also have thermal paste that already been applied, so you don't have to add more thermal. I do have extra thermal paste, but since you already have it here, you don't have to use it anymore. Unless of course I'm reusing back the old fan, then I have to add new thermal paste to the CPU on top of the CPU. I don't know, should I use this fan? Or should I just keep the old one? I mean, the old one still works fine. It's not broken or anything. It still works fine. So yeah, we'll see how. If you were to sell this online, I don't think people would buy it. A lot of tech YouTubers say that AMD water air coolers that goes along with their CPUs are pretty decent, to be honest. You don't have to buy aftermarket air coolers or water coolers if you don't gonna use it for overclocking. People want to buy aftermarket versions of air coolers. It looks nicer. This looks basic. Okay, so next, the power supply. 650 watts, 80 plus code certification, 7-year warranty, smart and silent fan control. I'm not too sure how they're gonna do that. Okay, but let's open it up. Oh, it's this way. Okay. Ooh, wait, what? Enter a chance to win $50 Steam gift. This is a lucky draw. Oh, but it's still not bad, lucky draw though. Okay, user manual, installation. Oh, they give cable ties. Oh, and they also have these Velcro straps. Wait, why do they give cable ties and Velcro straps? Oh, for cable management. Styrofoam on it. What is this type of styrofoam? Wow. They even give bags for the cables and for the power supply unit. Oh, this is a bargain. This is really a bargain. Okay, this is the power plug. All power plugs are very standard. If you have your old PC power plug, you can use it too. And let's take out. Ooh, what's this? Eh? Oh, hold on. This is a 24 pin. What is this? Okay, I have no idea what this is, but just came off. They tell me it's a cable. The cable is faulty. I don't think so. So let's see what we have. What cables we have. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. I mean, if any cables that I'm not gonna use, I'm just gonna put it back in the bag. Yeah, I mean that's why they give us a bag. Or just for us just to keep it back. We're not gonna use it. So I'm just gonna open it up. Okay, so this is this will connect directly to the power supply. This, however, is your, it's not SATA, I forgot what they call it. But in any case, okay, this, if you guys can remember, this specific type of cables are meant to connect to your solid state drive or your hard disk drive, and it's meant to power it. So one such cable can power up to 4 storage unit. That means 4 SSDs or 4 hard disk drives. Yeah, so one of them can power up to 4. So next, what we have? Oh, we have another version in also, but this is a bit different. This and this are a bit different. This one, they connect it at the end of the cable. So one end to the power supply unit, then the other 4 directly will connect to your storage units. But this is a bit different in terms of design because it's connected, instead of connecting from the back end, it's connected from the top and bottom. It is very versatile. Okay. Okay, so this is the CPU cable. We have an 8-pin, right? So yeah, 8-pin to 8-pin. Oh, that's good. They will say here which of these 8-pin connects to the PSU. This one connects to your power supply unit, whereas this will connect to your motherboard. Sometimes PSUs, they don't really mark out which end goes to which part, but yeah, Seasonic do mark it. That's good to know. So these are Molex cables. The funny thing is, tech YouTubers nowadays, they really don't like Molex cables because they say it's outdated. Yeah, it's true, it's outdated, but manufacturers still use them for like RGB lighting. Yeah, if you have RGB strips, they normally use Molex cables. So even though people hate it, they still need to use it. So people still need to use Molex cables. Okay, so this is meant for the PCIe cables. And as you can see, if you guys realize something, all these are black cables, which is one of the reasons why we chose a fully modular power supply, because it's black. It is hidden nicely in your PC, especially if your PC is black in color. So yeah, you really will love all these black cables. So this is meant to power your graphics card or anything that needs to be connected to your PCIe ports. And this is 6x2. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 plus 2. Oh, you also state PSU, guys. So this end will connect to your power supply unit directly, whereas the other end will connect directly to your graphics card. Yep, another one. We have two of this. So whoa, are you kidding me? Okay, so this is the power supply. I'm sorry, the motherboard pins. So wait, which one of them connects to the motherboard? Which one of them connects to the PSU? Okay, they never say anything. Okay, so normally, actually I'm not too sure either. I mean, they indicated the rest as to where it should be connected to, but this one doesn't even say PSU or motherboard at all. So, man, they left this out. Okay, so those are the only cables that we have. No more. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this is the PSU itself, the power supply unit. So they have a fan. I think it's 140mm radius fan. So these are all the attachments. So we have a total of 3 connectors for either your CPU or your PCIe cables. Then this 3 sets of 6-pin connectors is meant for your SATA or your Molex cables. Then of course the 10 plus 18 is for your motherboard. Oh wait, hold on. So okay, after seeing the arrangement here, if you can see it's 10 plus 18. So that means this 10 plus 18 is meant to connect to your PSU, whereas this one solid 28-pin is connected to your motherboard. Okay, yeah. So okay, I guess that's how you identify which side of this wire to attach to which component. Okay, that's good enough. So this is the power button. So this is where you attach your cable. Okay guys, I forgot one thing to show you guys from the motherboard side. Okay, so if you guys notice something, there's these two covers. Okay, this is what we call M.2 slots. So in terms of storage units, I mean last time, I think quite a long while ago, there were only hard disk drives. Then after that they developed solid state drives, which is SSD, and then now they have M.2. So actually M.2 technology has been around for quite some time already. Yeah, so this is where you can install your M.2 drives, and you only have 2 placements for it on this motherboard. And really sometimes these specific covers, they have thermal paste, applied already. So let me just open this up. I think this is too big of a screw. This is too big of a screw. Hold on guys, just a minute. We'll just open this up. Let's see. Okay. So let's check if we have pre-applied thermal paste. Oh, we do have. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are going to use M.2 drives, yeah, you can actually take this off and then put it directly onto your M.2 drive. And this M.2 cover is made of metal. I think it's aluminium because it feels, yeah, it's aluminum. It feels like aluminum, isn't it? It doesn't feel like steel. It's quite heavy too. Yeah, it could be solid aluminum, guys. Because I don't think they're gonna use steel. I mean, did they? Wait, hold on. Did they use steel for the steel armor? Okay, maybe this is steel. I'm really not too sure. Okay, I can't. I thought by smelling it could actually know the difference between steel and aluminum. They never really state what material this is made of in the website or on the box. So I'm not too sure what material this is made of. Let's see. The small one. Okay, even the small one also has pure thermal paste. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Guys, hold on. I realized something. Remember in the motherboard, in the box, they gave these? Okay, so, is that more? I don't know, one more. Okay, so in the box, they included these. These are actually standoffs. So for example, if your M.2 drive is shorter, right? For example, your M.2 drive is this length, this specific length. The standoff is right at the end. So I don't think you can take this out. Yeah, no, you can't. These standoffs are fixed. So if you have a shorter M.2, then you can use this standoff, screw it in, and then, you know, help to stable your M.2 drive. The initial screw that you have will still have to be put on top of your M.2 like that. But to screw in your M.2 to the standoff, you'll need to use the screw that is given and provided to you from the box as well. That's one mystery solved. I doubt anyone actually talked about it. Like I said before, we all live together. So yeah, okay. So you have shorter M.2, don't worry, you can't take this off. So you use the included standoffs for your M.2 drives. So now we know what's the purpose of these standoffs. It's not for the motherboard, but it's more for your M.2. The motherboard standoffs should be already included and installed, pre-installed in your case. So you don't have to be bothered about that. So to end off the video, if you guys want more of this content, then please write down in the comments down below. And yep, see you guys next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also put on the notification bell, because we are going to build this PC. Well, not build, but mostly replace the components in this PC in the next video, which we're gonna upload next week. Or probably this week, depends. So yeah, please keep a lookout for the video, guys. It's coming soon. Alright, so that's it for me. Thank you. Bye.